everyone, my name is Lia and welcome to the kitchen. I hope you all are having a joyous Christmas season. This recipe today uses something we made last week, candied citrus peel, so be sure to stay tuned to see how we use it. Today we're making a traditional German Christmas recipe, also known as Stollen. So let's get started. For this recipe, you'll need some flour, sugar, salt, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, yeast, an egg, butter, milk, spiced rum, almond paste, raisins, some candied citrus peels, and some almonds.
Begin by chopping a handful of candied citrus peel strips into small, half-inch size pieces. Measure and add 1 cup of the chopped candied peels to a bowl. Next, add a half cup of sliced almonds, followed by 1 cup of raisins. Pour a 1/4 cup of spiced rum all over the dried fruits and nuts. And stir the mixture together and let everything soak while you make the dough. Pour 3/4 of a cup of milk into a small pot. Turn the stove on low heat and just warm the milk to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour the warmed milk into a mixer bowl. Add 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast to the bowl, followed by 2 tablespoons of sugar. Next, measure and add 3 cups of all-purpose flour to the yeast mixture. Add a half cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, a half teaspoon of cardamom, and a half teaspoon of nutmeg. Stir all the ingredients together to combine. Add 1 egg and stir again to incorporate. Next, add in 1 stick of extremely softened butter and fold in the butter with the rest of the ingredients. Secure the bowl in a stand mixer and affix the dough hook attachment, and begin kneading the dough together. Add 1 more cup of flour, and knead the dough again to distribute the flour. Scrape down the sides of the mixer bowl to ensure all the loose flour and bits of dough get incorporated. Knead the dough again to ensure everything is fully combined. And scrape down the mixer bowl once more to remove any sticky flour or dough pieces. Then knead the dough one last time until the dough is smooth and pulls away from the sides of the bowl. Transfer the dough to a large greased bowl. Cover the dough and allow it to rise for 1 to 2 hours or until doubled in size. Spread some flour out on the counter and turn out the dough. Punch the dough down a few times. To the middle of the dough, add about half of the rum-soaked fruit and nut mixture. Then fold the dough together to work, knead, and incorporate the fruit and nuts with the rest of the dough. Each time you push down on the dough, rotate it 90 degrees and fold it over again to knead. Then add the remaining fruit and nuts to the dough. And continue to work the dough until everything is incorporated and there are no loose fruit or nut pieces. With the dough in a ball shape, cut it in an even half. Separate the 2 halves of dough, and if needed, spread out some more flour. Place 1 half of the dough onto the flour, then push, flatten, and spread the dough into an oval about 8 inches wide and 11 inches long. Open a 7-ounce log of almond paste and cut it in half lengthwise. Horizontally, place the halved almond paste log in the middle of the dough. Then fold one half of the dough over, completely covering the almond paste log. Fold the other half of the dough over so the end just barely overlaps, pushing the edge down to secure. Then pinch and fold the open ends of the loaf secure to completely enclose the almond paste. Repeat the process for the second half of the dough, flattening the dough out into an oval 8 by 11 inches, placing the almond paste in the center and folding the dough over, pushing down to secure and pinching the ends of the loaf to enclose the almond paste. Place each loaf on a parchment paper lined tray, cover with a tea towel, and allow to rise again for 45 minutes. Remove the towels from the bread before baking. Bake the Stollen in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. And remove from the oven when they are lightly golden brown. Add a half stick of butter to a small microwave-safe bowl and melt the butter in the microwave. Thoroughly brush the Stollen all over with some melted butter, being sure to completely cover every nook and cranny. Lastly, sprinkle some powdered sugar all over the Stollen until the entire loaf is completely dusted and covered.
Fun making these Stollen, and I'm really excited to cut one open and enjoy a slice. If you're interested in my recipe for Stollen, be sure to click the link in the description box below to visit my website, lianoellecooking.com. There you'll find my recipes written out, photos, videos, and more. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more delicious recipes.